Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity of me, Cornish-Knight, as we get on with our mission at hand, which is try and persuade the mill owner to make peaceful terms with the farmers, though we can always get more farmers. So, come Space Pig. Spellbound items gain additional power to the wielder meet specific requirements. Right, let's do and talk to him then.
Hail and well met.
Tumble nods a curt greeting. You're back. Have you had any luck with Swinner? I've spoken with Swinner. Tumble takes a deep breath, and what does he say? He says that you're treating the farmers unfairly, raising prices and giving him rotten grain. Tumble snorts. Of course he does. He's been saying nothing else for days now. The man's delusional. He wants grain. He'll have to pay for it. What's going on here anyway? Inquires Gwen. Where to begin? Swinnert's whipped them up into a froth, going on about grain stores, claims I'm hiding away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air. I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound or the west side of town for the ale, and Swinner and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields for the town. The crop's blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmhands, and most of what I'm getting from the farmhands, the Trumbull gestures to the Saxon containers, have gone off, rotten through. I can't pay top price for blighted wheat. I barely got enough good grain to go around. Swinner's howling after things that he has not right to. Okay. Do the villagers know about the grain supply? Looks embarrassed. Some, the innkeeper for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading supplies soon enough. If I can just keep things calm until then, we'll be in the clear. No more questions.
Welcome.
I'll be right back. Okay, so that's not working out. Let's try and stealth.
Nice and slow.
Grain. So that's all he's got is 2 bits of grain. Okay. That's going to be a pain. Talents can be used to strong abilities or grant access to new ones, but are not core to the class. Offense, defense, and unilateral talents. Right. Okay, we're going to have to figure out some way of doing it. I mean, at the end of the day, if push comes to shove, I can just kill the farmer and we can get... Is that a godling? It is a godling.
Yeah.
We reach out for his soul. You see a pennant waving over, tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained. Their armour has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At the head stands a commander, awkward in full armour, but determined to step in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There is a twist in his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troops. Silence falls amongst them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from the horizon to the horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movements of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calls a blessing down his troops. Invigorated, they're invincible. They wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack.
I'm on it.
Okay. Come on, everyone.
Just say the word.
Right. Let's get going. Those are the ruins. This isn't going to end well. When's my next XP? If I could get one more might point, perhaps we could do something.
Hello.
Right, so we need to have resolve. My resolve is low. Maybe I'll just benchmark this mission for now and go and do a couple of the other ones. I mean, there's no, like, I don't really, like, I know it's supposed to be evil and cruel, yeah, we're honest. Cruel and aggressive. I mean, I suppose I should just straight out kill the farmers, but it won't help us in the long run. We need to go to the fields, didn't we? Yeah. Magran's Fork. We needed to go to the Black Fields, I think they said is the one we need to go to try and find both the missing weapons. Right, we found a new map. Gwen sort of looks around her. It's midnight and it's dark and there are beasties in the woods. What the?
Huh?
Definitely saw movement.
Yeah.
Right. Suit it. Per encounter. No, you just suit it with magic. And Gwen will run up and hit it.
Huh?
Right. What is this? It's an actual full-blown wolf. Okay.
Yeah.
Tried to disengage and we killed it.
Aye?
Right.
Yeah.
What did we get out of that? Another wolf hide. That would have increased our bestiary, wouldn't it? Bestiary. Wolf. Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, their stats are different though. It's a level 5 creature. A young wolf are only level 1. Yeah, so I have to be careful.
Leave it to me.
Actually, that reminds me, we had to fight a bear, didn't we? The drywood has a healthy bear population, though most avoid civilized areas and roads used by the kith. Nobles sometimes hunt bears for sport, but mostly colonists, old-timers, and the Glanafaf simply avoid them. The forests of the eastern reach contain many game that puts up far less of a fight than angry bear. Level 5, actually 62. Ooh, dang. That's got damage resistance of 7, so it's got to shrug off the first 7 pointed damage done to it. And it's got a might of 21. Lordy day, that's powerful. Okay. Right. Let's get down this road. Magran's Fork. West Gilded Vale, south to Angslow's Campus, east to the Black Meadow. We need to go to the Black Meadow, don't we? A statue of Magran, goddess of war and flames. Dozens of names have been scratched into the stone at her feet, supplicants seeking her blessing. We need to go. What's that? It's another wolf, is it? Okay. We'll blind it.
How may I help?
Oh lord, there's a lot of them. Okay. Change of tactic. Ouch. Use second wind on yourself. Use that. Her health isn't great, but we can do this.
Just say the word.
Oh god, Leader's guild has got knocked down. Come on, you can do it.
Just say the word.
Right. He's in a bad state. Ah, he's out of spells. Okay. What is up with these wolves?
Fighting!
This is bad. I'm getting swamped. No. Dag nabbit. Okay. Right, where's the earliest? Where's our... Yeah, there we go. Morgan's Fork. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That kicked my ass. Right, let's try that. Come on. Hit it. Right, we killed it at least. Right, I might have to change his personality.
How may I help?
Defensive. I probably just want to do it class behavior. No, but they just use wizard use arcane assault as soon as combat opens. If per rest is enable. Right, let's do that. Right, save.
Just say the word.
Problem with that amount of wolves, I can't go anywhere. Not really. We discovered the shrine. West to Gilded Vale, south to Analog's Compass, east to the Black Meadow. Right, where did we need to go? Against the grain. Right, we've done that. Smith Sipman, travel to the Black Meadow. Travel to Analog's Compass. Okay. A statue of Magaran, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scraped into the stone at her feet. Supplicants asking for blessings. Right. Well, they said south, didn't they? Maybe going off the beaten road at night isn't such a good idea. Perhaps we should have waited for the day.
Yeah? Got him!
there anything to collect? Oh, I was hoping there's going to be something
Just
to collect.
say the word.
Apparently not. Okay. What's this? St. Grain's horn. Interesting. Another crafting resource. I don't think we have that one before. Where is it? Oh, we do. St. Grain's horn. A favourite of hummingbirds, these large trumpet-shaped flowers often found in gardens or used for decoration. Yeah, good. Can we craft anything? No food. Iron skin. We can't do any of the scrolls. Can't do any of those either. We're lacking so much stuff. It's so annoying. Right. There's the compass. As your characters make choices in conversation, both general and specific factions, characters in the world will react differently. Okay. What's this? Blood moss. Who are you? Two travelers stand by one of the tidal pools where, breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Gods keep you.
If you're here to fish as we were strangers, you want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarf woman points to the southeast. Her companion takes ahead. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive, moving, but not truly alive, she said as it was awful. What do you mean? What did you see? Inquires Gwen, as he glances along the coast. Corpses. Walking corpses. We didn't want any part of it. Whatever the cause might be, we can find something in the tidal pools, and then we'll head straight home. You said there were a lot of shipwrecks? The idea of money jumps into her mind. The woman nods. All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What are the two of you doing here? You inquire. Fishing, of course, except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters, he sighs. We were looking at the tidal pools over there and thought we'd try our luck deeper down by the rocks. Got a fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here or go hungry. Good tidings to you. Wait, do you hear that? It's these guys, is it? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to change that because that area of effect spell he just does not work. Switch out to that and charge him. He's taking a pounding, it's not good. Oh, he'll get hits if he tries to run away. Switch out to that and start smacking it. Right. You go and beat that. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for the help, strangers.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are these guys doing here then? We've got lots of amethysts, which is nice.
Can do. Just say the word.
I'm gonna have to change his behaviour. I don't like how he's... Right. Save. I like to control my
Leave it to
magicians a
me.
lot more. Right, so we've gone to the compass. Turquoise. Passage from Falvono's travels. I have met a helpful dear woodwoman while in Gilded Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village, and agreed to accompany me to some part of the way towards Anslog's compass. We parted ways in the wilds known as Megrin's Fork, but I gave her my amulet so that she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I will return to these lands someday after all. Right. That's up the beach. More of these guys. Well, we killed them at least. Dear. Pretty much sliced him in half. Right, okay. Dead Valian. Ooh, fine crossbow. She can have that. What's this? Fulvano's letter. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see, but all I've experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only discovered it was home to sprawlings. I went to see that venerated compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at least I made it to inspect the dragon skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little orc thrips. I will return to Gildvale as soon as I can catch my breath. At least the orc thrips do not appear to have followed. Okay. So that's him. He's dead. Okay. What's the crossbow do? Fine crossbows. Right, so that's better for her then. You have your fine crossbow out.
Yeah.
So, what's this? A gull. Oh boy, okay. Hit it. You get that.
Just say the word.
Okay. Magical missile it. Keep shooting.
Just say the word.
What was that thing? Whatever it is, it's undead, judging from the fact that it's dropping flesh. A ghoul. It's generally understood that ghouls retain enough cunning to make dangerous hunters and adversaries, but not enough to be concerned about rapid deterioration. Like Durghouls, they are drawn to secluded environments, though some gravitate towards cemeteries in search of readily available flesh. The meat of a dead kit satisfies some of a ghoul's hunger, but it does little to sate their need for soul essence. Inhabiting a graveyard may actually hasten a ghoul's decay, as it reduces their incentive to seek out living sources of food. Oh, they mean it's a ghoul, sorry. I'm not used to the spelling. Right, so it's a level 3 enemy.
Just say the word.
Why are there ghouls on this beach? At the centre of a ring of jagged stones, as this boulder stands, casts long shadows across the sand as the sun moves overhead. Okay. Attack it. Blind it.
How may I help?
Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Magical missile. Keep up the attack. Right, so he's just hit. Right, do that. Hit this one. Oh, no, get back. I wanted you to do that. There we go. She's been hit. She's flanked and weakened. Okay. Which one is the one that looks the most hurt? Right, switch over to your melee and go and hit this one. Do another barrage of magical missiles. Oh, it's a dwarf one as well. That was a dwarf ghoul. Interesting. And weakened and battle forged.
How may I help?
Just say the word.
No, she's going to have to be healed. Hopefully that will regenerate her. Yeah, there we go.
Leave it to me.
So we had a couple of human and a dwarf ghoul.
Can do.
Roaming about.
Death.
Ooh, there's another one. And it's a biggie. Okay.
To our enemies.
Focus on that one. Being flanked is not good.
Just say the word.
Lava.
Ah. Quick glass. So you can't eat it during combat. Okay. Who do I need to cast it on? Oh, it's only the caster, is it? Dagnabbit, I thought it was a...
Just say the word.
Right, she's down. That isn't good. She's got concussion, which isn't great.
Just say the word.
These are stuff to loot along the coast. Ooh, some nice stuff. I like the fact in this game that the helmets don't really matter as much. It's more to do with the armour that the person's wearing. So that's what we have on. Not too bad. Helmets don't do anything. That's nice. Rod two-handed. So let's see how it stacks up to his rod. Rods are large magical implements. So, rods are large magical implements that can be distinguished from wands and scepters by the heads of each end. Rods focus and release their more soul energy than wands or scepters. Their tribute makes them their blows more powerful, but they are recharged and fire at a slower rate. That's slashing. It's pretty much the same. This is piercing and slashing. That's crossing and slashing. We'll pocket it for now.
Not a problem.
There's something over this by this pool. Page from Falvano's travels. While travelling west towards Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveller of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in a pleasant conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most excrucible pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets, but he might better appreciate Vale and craftsmanship. May they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Meadow. I cannot imagine it a pleasant place. Okay. He's got a cracked head. -2 to intelligence and 2 to resolve. What's that? Morningstar two-handed. Nah. It's crossing and it's relatively the same, to be honest. Just a slightly different version from what I can see. So let's find this hag. I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll just kill the farmers, because we can always get more farmers. Okay, that's seaweed. Where's the witch we were supposed to find? Her health is low. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Oh, I took a pounding. New second wind. Right, her second wind's gone. Hit him with that. You fire off another bolt of energy at these guys.
How may I help?
Right, okay. You focus attacking him. Ouch, that hurts a lot. Activate that on yourself to keep you going. He's affected by status effects. He's dazed and frightened. Gwen, smack him up. Right, he's dead. So we can focus on him. Oh boy. These guys are tough. Ah, agate, finally. That's something's good. And a quarterstaff. But I know, I think I know, I remember that one of the recipes for our sword... Which one was it? It was one of them that needed agate. Yeah, socking, we haven't got what we need. Curses. If you could only get spider legs from somewhere, or maybe took. Well, I don't really want accuracy. I just want damage, really, for my weapon.
Just say the word.
My party's starting to look a bit rough. Clam cells and crab carapace litter the coals. Ooh, scroll of prayer against fear. Steal the mind of allies in the area of effect against extreme fears, granting immunity to frighten and terror attributes. Yes, please, that's nice. Well, he can have that, and he can take the potion of minor regeneration. But that's...
Just say the word.
Should be something that we can use. No? I thought, curses, really? Or maybe my craftsmanship is just too low. That might actually be it. Crafting. Required level 1. I can't remember what you use to craft. What is it again? Is it mechanics, law? No, that's law's general stuff. Athletics. Survival is boosting things. What can everyone craft? I can never remember.
Just say the word.
Right. So is there anything around here? Nope. Okay. Let's get up here and get this stuff. Right, what's this? Golden celery.
Just say the word.
Yeah, interesting. Right. Down this way then. My party's going to have to rest soon. My melee members are getting a bit beaten up. Grab some small fish cluster in the pools left behind.
You're mine.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, fine.
You're mine.
A lot of them as well. Block them off, don't let them get through. Right, turn around and deal with him. Right, he's dead. We don't get XP for killing stuff, so the most
Not a problem.
this will give us is craftable resources. Come on, Space Pig, don't eat the dead, it's not nice. Another agate, another bit of the journal. Favano's travelled. After several days of today's journey, it seems it is time to at last part ways with my new travelling companion from New Hirmar. A pity we could not see the compass together, but perhaps he will have as grand a time in Killian's grasp. But I give him my gloves for safekeeping, for he will hardly need them in such fine weather. For I will hardly need them in such fine weather. Okay. There's skulls, not a good sign. But she has to be around here somewhere. Okay. Rangar and Tanar. I think these must be the... Yeah. Fish and clumps of seaweed, bright green and in the heat, royal in the stew. It tastes pleasantly salty. Yeah, I think she must be the healer. Ragnar's camp, yeah. The dial. Right, okay. So this is the person we need to get to get the stuff for the baby. But that's for next time, folks. My name's been Cornish-Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back and contact you as next episode, Gwen, Ravenheart and Space Pig investigate the rather interesting, what looks like a kobold witch. But we shall see you all next time, folks. Goodbye.